Hi, I'm Sophia, Celia and Kieran's sister, and Kara's sister-in-law. I'm married to her brother Grant. As you've heard, it is a surreal experience to stand here right now. It's truly a moment of recognizing the goodness that God offers to those who love Him. Kara and Paul chose to faithfully pursue the Lord individually, and God has blessed them with each other. This is also a moment to recognize God's sense of humor. I'm about to say, for those who don't know, but at this point you know. My family has known the Shalemis since around 2001. We grew up together. Paul's older sister, Olivia, and I were childhood best friends. And my brother and Paul were attached at the hip, and obviously, Kieran is one of Paul's best men today. I remember Paul when he was, as I and others have affectionately monikered him, a goopy baby. I also remember when Olivia and I decided to unintentionally break into their neighbor's house to take gumballs from their cool gumball machine. It was really cool. And 3-year-old Paul tracked behind us. The house alarm, amazingly enough, just started to go off. It was blaring, and I don't think we've ever run that fast. A police officer came to the Shlomi's house later as we were hiding upstairs in Olivia's bedroom, investigating a possible burglary next door. I told Paul that if he said a word, he would go straight to jail. And I don't think he ever did, so thank you, Paul. And after all that, I don't think we exited the house with a single gumball, which is probably good. It's wild to have these memories and to be reunited with the Shalomis through Kara and Paul's marriage. In the same way, I met Kara because she and Celia were best friends who met at church, just like me and Olivia. And I had the pleasure of being the team leader of Kara and Celia's Sunday school group. Every Sunday, we would ask the girls their prayer requests, and Kara, every Sunday, would ask that we pray for her brother. He needed to come to church and also get better friends. After praying for Kara's brother for months, he finally came to church. And it turns out her brother's name is Grant, and I know Grant pretty well now. I told Kara that she's my favorite sister-in-law. She's my only sister-in-law, but I honestly can't comprehend anyone better than her. She's the funniest person I know, in the most you just have to meet her kind of way. But once you do, she will very quickly become one of your favorite people. She is one of those people that sees and is sensitive to the unseen. Wallflowers gravitate towards her because of her kindness, humor, true interest in all niche topics, and care and spirit. She wants everyone to feel included and welcomed in any space. She is one of those social magnets. It just feels good to be around her. And Kara, you truly have your dad's spirit in this way. I admire your consistency. You never change who you are to fit a circumstance or group. You are you all the time. And this applies to your love for the Lord. I can tell you obey the Lord because you trust Him. Your resume in public and private reflects your humble love for God. Thank you for being such a strong example of a Christ follower to me. And I'll end with, not really advice because you know this, but more of a reminder because we all need reminders sometimes. Love is a choice. It's an act of obedience, not a feeling. Feelings are folly and can deceive us, even when you don't feel like it, even when it hurts, even when you are sinned against. Choose to love one another. As Jesus chose to die on the cross for us, are we to make even the tiniest in comparison sacrifice to love one another when it hurts and when we don't think we can? God gives us the grace to choose and the strength to love if we choose to. Seek trusted and biblical guidance when faced with trouble. We can only discern biblical guidance if you have a shameless, hiding nothing relationship with the Lord. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. And when we do these things, our feelings will become more pure and constant for our spouses and our other people in our lives that we have relationships with. And as a result and proof of our obedience, our marriages and relationships will produce good fruit. And this is what can happen when you decide to love. So, with that, raise a glass for the two who have decided to love each other for the rest of their lives. Karen Paul.